The incoming chairman of the House Permanent Select Committee, Mike Turner, is asking for a national security damage assessment after the discovery of classified documents at a Biden think tank. Turner sent a letter to the Director of National Intelligence requesting an immediate review and stated that Biden broke the law when he removed and stashed the documents at his unsecured D.C. office. Let's discuss with Fred Fleitz, Vice Chair of the America First Policy Institute's Center for American Security, former CIA analyst and Newsmax contributor. Hey, Fred, Happy New Year. Great to see you. The place where these documents were stored, the Penn Biden Center for Diplomacy and Global Engagement, located in Washington. Public records indicate that the University of Pennsylvania accepted $54.6 million from 2014 through June of 2019 in donations from communist China, including $23.1 million in anonymous gifts starting in 2016. How concerned are you that China bought access to these classified documents?
I don't know that that happened, but I have to say this whole thing stinks, and it makes it very, very suspicious. First of all, a $54 million donation to a think tank. You know, there are think tanks in Washington in trouble for taking money from Qatar and Egypt, but to take that much money from China, and with the think tank being headed by a former vice president, this is a terrible situation. Certainly, the optics are very bad that there's some kind of nefarious relationship between the Biden family and this organization and these documents. I don't know that that's the case, but as I said, it looks very bad.
Yes, I remember the conjecture from the rest of the biased press about President Trump's alleged classified information falling into the hands of the Russians. Again, Mr. Biden was storing these documents inside of a building bought and paid for by communist China. Yeah. And I think it raises a lot of serious questions for those of us who are pro-American, which excludes a lot of those other agencies that call themselves news agencies. Meantime, Joe Biden was asked about this whole thing at a gathering of socialists in Mexico earlier today. Watch this. Okay, so he's sitting there, he's laughing, he's chuckling. So, Mr. Fleitz, what's so funny about a vice president taking classified information he's not entitled to under the law and sitting on it for 6 years? What's so funny?
Well, I mean, this is illegal activity, but let's put this in perspective. You know, the press is saying the Mar-a-Lago documents and the Biden think tank documents are different. They really are different because Joe Biden had high-level classified clearances for decades. He knew how to handle classified documents. His staff did. President Trump did not. We know there was chaos at the end of the Trump White House. Documents were thrown in boxes that probably shouldn't have. But what happened with Biden, I think, was a deliberate effort to take certain documents that Biden wanted to use to write his memoirs or maybe for business purposes. I mean, this kind of thing doesn't happen by accident. When you have someone with Joe Biden's vast experience in government and working with classified documents, I mean, this was a deliberate effort to steal government property for Biden's personal benefit.
Well, in the meantime, Custom and Border Patrol sources saying there have been nearly 1 million gotaways, actually over 1 million gotaways since Joe Biden took office. Of those 1 million gotaways, we don't know whether they are MS-13 gang members or other gang members, narco-terrorists, foreign military personnel from various countries, or, you know, or just rank-and-file illegal aliens. Would you care to speculate on the potential danger to the American people as 1 million illegal foreign nationals have gained access to the interior of the United States?
Thinking about there were only 60,000 gotaways in the last year of the Trump administration, 400,000 the year after, and probably 600,000 this year. And I mean, every enemy of the United States, terrorists, Iranians, Chinese agents, drug dealers, they're able to cross this border. The most important responsibility of the president is to protect the security of the United States. But Joe Biden has no interest in doing that by securing the southern border. He's been asked to. There are ways to do it. He could re-implement the policies that President Trump had put in place that had sealed this border. But his far-left supporters don't want that. They want an open border. And I think people who were very, very dangerous, very harmful to our country, they're just slipping in, and there's nothing we've been doing about it.
That is very, very pointed. Yes, his far-left supporters do not want America protected. They want America in danger, and that's why I think the entire party, the Democrat Party, is compromised. Fred Fleitz, sir, thank you very much. Appreciate the time.